speak.
Gentlelady is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I too wanted to take a moment to talk about the sexual assault prevention provisions in the underlying bill, and thank you. Thank our Ranking Member Smith, thank Congressman Wilson and Congresswoman Davis for including these provisions in the bill. It has been a strong bipartisan effort working with Congressman Turner and so many others who have sought to address this issue over many years. But yesterday, the Senate Armed Services Committee held a hearing to address this widespread problem. The hearing was dominated by military leaders without one sexual assault survivor testifying. Of the 20 witnesses, only 2 were from advocacy organizations that fight for change. I do not doubt the commitment of our military leaders to eradicating the scourge of sexual assault in our ranks, and it is, of course, vitally important to hear their plan moving forward. But opinion and information from a variety of sources, especially those whose lives have been directly and often tragically impacted, is a vital part of changing this flawed culture. In recent months, we have seen reports rise, commanders and supervisors abuse their authority, and officers in charge of prevention efforts allegedly commit the crimes they swore to stop. This is clearly a systemic problem, and accountability is needed at every level from everyone, officer and enlisted alike. I am so proud that the members of this committee will not let the status quo stand. The military has obviously been able to solve this problem independently of congressional action. I believe our role is to provide the tools needed and make sure they are being used properly. A number of members have put forward proposals that aim to eradicate this crime. We are all moving in the same direction toward the same goal of reducing these horrific crimes. This bill takes important steps to address this issue. Congressman Turner has referenced many. It continues our push to provide victims of sexual assault access to legal counsel. This is a critical step in the process of creating an environment that encourages victims to report these crimes and in bringing those responsible to justice. An Air Force pilot program in just 4 months or 5 months of being in place saw over 300 survivors come forward and request this counsel to support them as they sought justice. And make sure that those who are convicted of sexual assault will be absolutely discharged or dismissed from military service so they can no longer remain in the service and prey upon future victims. And most importantly, it takes away the power of commanders to throw out the jury verdicts of those who have been convicted of sexual assault, a significant first step in constraining and challenging the commander's authority. There is much work still to be done, but this language is a step in the right direction, and I thank you for your support.
Gentlelady yields back. Are there any amendments to the subcommittee report? Excuse me. Ms. Spear, request time.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I want to thank
Gentlelady's recognized for 5 minutes.